So talk to us about the drifting culture in Europe, because we sit here, we love D1NZ, we love drifting, we just love the smoke show. What's the smoke show like in Europe?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I think we have the most grippiest tire of all the series. So yeah, we really go hard.
How long have you been drifting?
I think 8 years.
3-time Finnish champion. I mean, I have to ask this question. It may be sound of a bit of a soppy magazine question, but are you a bit of a rock star in Finnish motorsport circles?
I don't know. I don't know if you can say that. We are pretty humble guys, so yeah, maybe not a rock star, but yeah, we're getting pretty known. Yeah.
All right, mate. Well, it's a pleasure having you here in our country. You qualified super well last night. Go well, go hard, stay away from the concrete.
Yeah, will do.
There you go, Lauri Heinonen, special guest here, all the way from Finland, the Drift Masters GP 2024 champion in our house.
Lauri Heinonen and Matty J, who has found himself in the top 16 in a somewhat controversial manner. And Matty J, I didn't think he was going to be able to save that then.
Great
he
recovery.
ended up in a really weird position off the start line. I'll take a look at the replay. He's obviously stepped it right up, has Matty J. He's got really aggressive there. He's had a couple of days out of it.
So that's going to be,
yeah.
It's so gripped up.
I think they've worked out that they're battling Heinonen, right? So they've obviously decided, let's just grip it up and try and go with what will be one of the fastest drivers in the field. But it just hasn't gone right there, and that will be a 0 for Matty J, unfortunately. Well, Matty J's at a massive disadvantage, you've got to think here. So if they have gone just to cool the car down, I imagine what is interesting to me here is that this is the first time we've seen Lauri really chase. We haven't really had a good look at Lauri Heinonen in the chase position in that car, but that probably gives us an idea of his intentions. Stayed wide, stayed out on the prescribed line. He's not looking to do anything silly here. This is what I'd call safe. This is a smart run. This is why he's a champion, right? He knows that the guy in front is most likely at a disadvantage. He's not trying to put himself in a silly position. He's got reasonable proximity without being over at the top, and he just does it. Oh, Matty J, stay off the wall.
What a run.
There he is, landing, and going through is Lauri Heinonen. Lauri Heinonen to the top 8. So, Stephen's going to grab a word with Lauri.
I know you probably thought you were at a landing strip there for just for the moment, but you're happy the way you're rolling.
Yeah, I had a bit of a moment on the entry there, chasing, but yeah, cleared it out.
All right, there's plenty more to go. Go get it.
Yeah, thank you.
So here we go, Lauri Heinonen will lead away. Lauri Heinonen has just been clinical so far. A phrase they love to use in other series is the doctor is in the house, or the surgeon has come calling, and Lauri Heinonen certainly surgical in his precision, just tearing apart Mount Smart track here, and Lauri Heinonen just settles nicely into it. Now, that was a very consistent use there though, I think, of the brake to keep that car settled there, Kenny, but it didn't really impact the speed, because I didn't see Ben Odgers just surge up onto him like some of the other cars have, where they've been choppy style runs.
You have to remember, just because you see the light doesn't necessarily...
Yeah, it's just like a trail brake, right? Like
it doesn't necessarily mean that he's applying that much pressure, right? A lot of the guys do like to have their foot sitting there, and that has been a long-standing talking point about whether or not we should have brake light pressure switches, whether or not we change the idea of using a front brake light strip. We see in other series they use inertia meters on the car, so they actually have an LED bar that comes up on the side of the A or B pillar, which actually shows the inertia of the car and the way it's traveling. So there's so many different ways that you can use tools to judge drifting, and certainly technology has started to take over with the new simulator style judging systems, which can see through smoke. Basically, they can take the car speed, they can take the angle, they can take all the characteristics of where they are on the track, and whenever the judges are blocked by smoke, they can actually see an animated run of where the car is actually pointing and where he is in the smoke. It's crazy stuff.
All right, so I imagine the chat box right now is blowing up with Finnish flags as the Finnish fans are well and truly awake now as their man Lauri Heinonen, the Finnish phenom, is on the track, and he is battling with the Queenslander Benny Odgers, and Odgers skirts with the wall, just about makes contact and just about rotates around. Lauri Heinonen stays with him, and it didn't really impact him too much at all. He's been there, he's done that, he's seen this type of run before. Lauri Heinonen chasing down Ben Odgers in the Drift Japan Tours machine for JDM Racing, the 900 horsepower power of the 180SX getting the job done so far. Odgers comes back and runs the wall, but here comes the Finnish phenom, Lauri Heinonen.
What a run. Lauri right there, side by side with Ben Odgers.
And Lauri Heinonen gets the win, and Stephen will grab a word.
Just a quick word. How are you finding the conditions? Are they changing much?
I think the conditions stay the same, but yeah, we are changing the setup a bit to get a little bit more grip on the front.
How much are you enjoying this right now?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Happy to be going forward.
All right, mate, keep going.
As we watch Lauri Heinonen and Luke Fink, and they are right there. They're going to trade some purple paint, and no matter what, James McManaman is going to be paying the bill after this battle. Right out on the wall, two top-notch drifters. This is international class drifting right here on New Zealand soil. Here comes Fink. Up to the inside goes Luke Fink, surging up on Lauri Heinonen. Lauri Heinonen opens the door up. Luke Fink could reach out and touch him. The two JDM monsters door to door. Lauri Heinonen up onto the pro line. Both of them keep it going. Both of them are on the gas. Lauri settles it down with a little dab of the brake, and along the wall he comes. And put your hands together, Mount Smart Stadium.
What a run. What a run from two very seasoned campaigners internationally. Lauri Heinonen, your Drift Masters champion, with Luke Fink, multi-time Australian champion. He's done quite a lot around the world. He's a BMX champion too, with X here coming up at Bay Park.
Well, I just blew myself apart. That is probably one of the best battles. That is hands down one of the best battles I've ever had the privilege of calling, Kenny. And I mean that with sincerity. I struggle to think when I've seen that sort of control and proximity from two pros at that speed.
Lauri hasn't really made any major mistake since practice. Like, he has just done the same thing over and over and over. He's just on rails.
We've got till 10:30, so we can just keep running. I could watch these guys all night. Like I would watch a one more time happily of these guys, and if the judges can't separate them, I would not blame them at all. That was just mental. This is not the final, by the way. This is the semi-final. Kenny said it best before, that sometimes you see the best battles in the semi-finals as they go head-to-head. Now, what has Lauri Heinonen got as far as chase game? We haven't really... Oh, there comes Heinonen. Lauri Heinonen, a little wash at the front end there. Luke Fink looks to crank out the angle there. There is a bit of a distance difference here in terms of where Lauri is versus where Luke was on his chase run. But now they look to close up here. Lauri Heinenen's further along, Kenny closer to the A pillar, whereas Luke Fink was probably closer and then closer proximity-wise. But here they go out to the wall. Lauri Heinonen slides up, lets the car accelerate ahead, and then falls back into the chase position. What a battle!
What a run from Lauri Heinonen and Luke Fink.
Wow.
Let's try and unpack it in the GT radio replay. Luke Fink right on that outside zone.
How do you top that? That drone shot will live forever. The two purple monsters.
I mean, Lauri stacked on a hell of a lot of angle and just sort of laterally slid the car and then picked up the throttle again. He was actually off throttle for a little bit, off on the entry there, so that was real interesting. And then just trying to hang in the pocket here. Very different through the transition out of the setup zone, but then it puts Lauri's car right there on the rear quarter.
That could be, look, it's top 5 all time ever seen in D1NZ, right? Of 20 plus years, that is definitely top 5 ever seen.
The chat box is
the cars are gone.
Crazy.
There we go.
And there's your answer.
Okay. How crazy. You boys might as well have hopped in your cars because you've got to go one more time. They can't split that. And I've got to say, on behalf of everybody, that was epic racing. As far as you were concerned?
Everything went well. The car worked. I knew Lauri was going to be on me. So I just, obviously with my lead, just tried to do 100. And then chasing on Lauri, I know he's going to do a 100-point lead. So I got to do the same. So, yeah, it's wicked.
Well, congratulations, boys. You're going one more time. Sorry about a bit of a pirouette there. Happy to go again?
Yeah, I'm happy to go again. That's what I'm here for.
Well, mate, with performances like that, you can keep one more timing for the rest of the night if you want.
Yeah, let's do it again.
All right, let's do it again. Congratulations, boys. We'll see you in a minute.
Semi-final.
Let's see it one more time. It is sudden death. There's a part of me that wants to talk, and then there's a part of me that just wants to watch this.
I think Fink out of the scrap box first, and then see what Lauri does here. Sledge in the front, just trying to clean up the fronts and get some heat into the rears. One of the more peculiar scrub boxes we've had in the series.
I keep thinking they're going to hit the gate at the top, to be honest.
I've seen someone hit the rock wall before.
The rock there?
Yeah.
Oh, because you used to run the grid. Yeah, you used to run the grid as sort of the driver official or whatever it used to be. So let's see how that plays.
I still have some hats to wear once I finish commentating here, because I'll have to go and have a nosy and do some investigating myself on a few things. But it is kick the ball.
Do you reckon the boys are just yelling kick the ball at each other in different languages? Like there'll be a Finnish version and an Aussie version and a New Caledonian version. So here we go. Off the line they go. Lauri Heinonen will lead away from Luke Fink. As Luke said, he knows that Lauri's going to throw down that 9,900 point run, and Luke Fink able to open up the gas and just really tuck him in the pocket. Here comes Fink. Fink all over him like a rash, and Lauri Heinonen throwing it down out front. Again, he uses that same technique, settles the car down, but he hasn't modulated his speed at all. Luke Fink sitting in the pocket, doing a great job, keeping the pressure on. They can swap purple paint. There's two purple people eaters out there on the track, and put your hands together as they come back around. Mount Smart. How good is this? The JDM boys. Lauri Heinonen and Luke Fink.
We're still in
sudden death.
Semi-final sudden death matchup between Lauri Heinonen and Luke Fink. Finland versus Australia here in Auckland, New Zealand.
Kicking the ball. Both of them. Was it Sparks?
There's Sparks.
I just saw that on the replay. I didn't see it the first time. I don't know where it came from. Did Luke bounce across something? This is what you pay your money for, right? This is world class. This is as good as you are going to see in any competition anywhere in the world. I don't care what you say. You could try and have a negative, objective view and argue about anything. You will not see driving better than this anywhere, I don't think, in the world. Like this, they are this good. And here we go. This time it is Fink. Oh, there's a little nudge. Oh, Lauri Heinonen, did he send Luke Fink a little bit wide? Oh, no! Lauri Heinenen's car washed and shut down. Oh, he
hasn't made a mistake all weekend.
Oh, no.
He came into practice on Thursday. He has not made a mistake at all for 3 days of driving. No. And in the semi-final, as sparks fly off Luke Fink's car, Lauri Heinonen finally brakes.
Oh, no. Oh, that is terrible.
Has an Australian just taken the victory and gone through to versus the young fella?
Somebody said to me the only thing that will beat Lauri Heinonen is a car. The only thing that will beat Lauri Heinonen is a car failing, and that is exactly what has happened, and that has just shut down and gone straight ahead. And then he's tried to have a go again, and he's obviously just decided to shut it down, Kenny. And they were so close the first time. It's a one more time, and it's pretty obvious what's going to happen now. It's going to be an all JDM final.
Which means Braden Mayer is going to get Lauri Heinonen third and fourth playoff.
Well, the question is going to be, is the car healthy enough to come back? Going down to...
Okay, let's get down onto the grid. All right, Luke Fink, you got the win. You go through to face Jeremy Slammett. So it'll be the elder statesman against the young pup. Come over here first of all, Luke. Give him a hug. Yeah, okay. All righty. Wow. Both of you, right from the get-go, put it on the line. Congratulations, you're into the final.
Well, I think the best part is like, they're neither of our cars, so it doesn't really matter for us. So that's the boss's cars, right?
Yeah, okay, I've got to ask you, what happened? I mean, they're saying everything's been going well, and then someone said the only person to beat Lauri Heinonen is Lauri Heinonen, but actually what happened?
Yeah, I lost power steering. On the
that's going to count?
Yeah, on the entry, yeah. Throw it in big, and then steering was stuck, so yeah, too bad.
All right, but you're still in the hunt because you play off for a podium position, race off for a podium position against Brody Mayer. So all is not lost, my friend, except maybe a slight bit of rain. It's a subtle shower, maybe.
Yeah, I like the rain, so it doesn't bother me.
Don't you love that attitude? I'll take it. You'd probably prefer snow, maybe?
Yeah, snow is good also.
Snow is good.
This place in the wet is no different to ice. Yeah. It's bad.
Yeah. Last year, I think, is a fair indication. That was the year before.
Year before, yeah, it was disastrous out there. I think if you'd imagine stepping on wet metal or one of those real slippery driveways, or when you're in, what do you call them? We call them thongs. What do you guys call them again?
Yeah, jandals.
Jandals, that's the one. You step on wet tiles with jandals. That's what this place is like in the wet. So,
All right, gentlemen, you've still got work to do. We're going to do some monster trucks and come back for the battle for third and fourth and the battle for first and second. Congratulations, gents.
So this is Lauri Heinonen doing a sight lap, and I'm going to be honest, I'm just going to let you guys watch this one because we'll just listen to how it sounds because we've got a final coming up very shortly.
So with the track conditions changing under the rules, they get a sight lap, which often just sacrifices going into the scrub box. They just go straight out to the track, feel it out, see how slippery it actually is.
So it is a sight lap, and I don't actually think Lauri would be used to a third and fourth battle because they don't generally run them in...
yeah, we're one of the very few series in the world that actually do run the third and fourth. And sometimes they're great battles.
Yeah, they have been.
And when you're fighting for overall championship points over a season as well, it can make big changes and make a big difference to series points race if you are fighting for that title.
All right, here we go. Let's just let it play itself out. Listen to 900 horsepower sing. Sight lap there for Lauri Heinonen, and it doesn't look that wet, Kenny. All right, here we go. Third and fourth place on the line. Is it the youngster Braden Meir? Is it the international visitor Lauri Heinonen? The green lights come back on. Heinonen comes off the line and he rockets away. Braden Meir, he's fallen back here. He needs to close up that distance, and Meir looks like he's having some problems. Kenny, he wasn't able to rotate out to angle. Lauri Heinonen, however, has taken a shallower line than we saw before, but then Braden Meir has shortcutted that corner. He is trying to close up that proximity. Now he's diving to an inside line here, trying to run up the inside of Lauri Heinonen. Lauri Heinonen delivering a nice chaseable run. Braden Meir comes back at him, but he has made a couple of mistakes, and the judges will mark him down for that. So Lauri Heinonen closes out for his final laps here on New Zealand soil. And how good is Lauri Heinonen as a driver, as a talent? He is behind the wheel. We haven't stressed this enough, Kenny. He is behind the wheel of a car he had never even seen until Thursday, let alone driven in anger, and he is out here putting on an absolute show for our New Zealand fans and our international audience on Sky TV, on KO and on Pacific Direct. Lauri Heinonen showing why he is the Drift Masters Grand Prix champion here on the GT Radial Replay. And Braden Meir with some work to do if he wants his first ever podium here at D1NZ for round number 3. Braden has no handbrake at all. So we're being told Braden has no handbrake, so it's all going to be throttle, brake, clutch inputs here along with steering. And how does he manage this against one of the best in the world who is putting some pressure on the young man? If you want to make a name for yourself, Braden Meir, you're in the place to do it, leading the Drift Masters Grand Prix champion. Lauri Heinonen just flirted with that outside line there, Kenny, and he is right in the pocket, showing why he is one of the best in the world. Lauri Heinonen, the Finnish phenomenon, doing what he can do. He is just an absolute animal behind the wheel. And ladies and gentlemen, please let Lauri Heinonen know how much you have appreciated seeing him here on New Zealand soil for a final time. He gave the car the love tap, the international mark of respect, the tap on the roof, Kenny. Lauri Heinonen, how good is he?
That good.
That good. That damn good.
I couldn't believe, just how solid he's been driving all weekend, and then we saw that semi-final matchup with Luke Fink, and just getting that one mistake wrong against Luke Fink, and that put him into the battle for third and fourth.
All right, so it does sound like we have a result locking in here, and Stephen McIver is going to let us know who goes home with third place.
So I can do it now, all right? I can tell you who goes through. Well, picks up third place. Third place in D1NZ goes to Lauri Heinonen. Gets third place. Congratulations. Stay there, Braden, man. Congratulations. Well, your trip down under has borne fruit. Not the top of the tree, but you'll take the podium.
Nice to hear. Yeah, I was the power steering only worked on the high RPM, so I had to keep the revs up to have power steering. So it was hairy.
Just briefly, your short experience with D1NZ, worthwhile.
Yeah, really worthwhile.
So here we are, we're just about ready for the podium presentation for round 3 of the D1 National Drifting Championship here at Go Media Mount Smart Stadium in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland. You got the 3 T1s here. We'll get them up on the podium in just a moment. We'll get some final thoughts from how it all worked out for them. So our special guest was the Drift Masters GP champion in 2024 all the way from Finland. Give it up once again for Lauri Heinonen, everybody. Yeah, you know it. Congratulations again for being here. If you were to sum up your night and your weekend here of D1NZ, how would you describe it?
First of all, thank you JDM Racing and whole of New Zealand for having me. It's amazing to be here. It was a tough weekend because of the new car, and it's kind of similar what I'm used to, but it's lacking some how do you say it? It's lacking some specs that we have back home, so yeah.
But would you come out again, or do you want everybody to come over there?
You should visit Europe. Drift Masters is a hell of a series, but I like it here. I might come again.
We'll have you any day. Congratulations on your P3, mate. We really enjoyed having you. Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging.
Thank you.
There you go. So in third position for round 3 of D1NZ and the JDM 180S, Lauri Heinonen. In P2 in the JDM Supra, give it up. He got his first ever P1 in qualifying, Jeremy Slamet. And your round 3 champion, he'll continue to stretch his lead in the D1NZ Championship and driving the JDM S15. You know him, you love him, he might be Australian, but he's one of ours really. Here he is, Luke Fink. There you have it, your official podium for round 3 of the D1NZ National Drifting Championship.
Oliko jotain? Ottakaa palloa!